Hi, this is Kari Baxter from karibaxter.com. Today I'm going to answer one of your questions that you sent in on the video, so stay tuned. My name is Kari Baxter. I teach mompreneurs how to build a business online using social media. You can find more information and more training on my blog at karibaxter.com. After the last training I did, which was about how to achieve your habits in 2018, not just set them, but check them off and achieve them, there were 3 things that I thought were most important to making that happen. And after I did that video, I got a couple questions. So I'm going to answer one of them today. And that question was, how often should I review my goals? That's a great question. And I have to tell you, in the past, when I wasn't achieving as much or I was struggling, I didn't review them enough. And I think most people don't. You set resolutions at the beginning of the year, and then halfway through the year, you're like, why haven't I lost 20 pounds? Or why haven't I made $10,000? So definitely reviewing them more is better. I want to show you a little bit in the planner I use. You don't need to use this one, but I'll show you some really cool things that they implement that helps me achieve my goals. And here's the short answer of how often you should review your goals. Most of all, weekly. I talked a little bit about this in the last video. Of course, you want to look at them halfway through the year. You want to look at them quarterly and even monthly. But I think the biggest thing that helps me see results and move forward and either make more money or recruit more people or find more customers is reviewing them every week. And that's what I want to show you in this planner. So at the beginning and at the end of every week, they have weekly pages, which, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, what are your top 3 goals that you want to achieve? And then at the end of the week, you review. Did you accomplish them? Why or why not? I talked about that in the last video. That I would implement for sure. You don't need a planner to do that. You don't need anything fancy. This just has a place to put 3 of your goals in for the week. And those should be achievable. Those are things you can do. How many people you're going to prospect that week? How many people you're going to prospect every day? Maybe doing a blog post, creating a piece of content, doing a Facebook Live, doing 2 Facebook Lives, going to the gym 4 times a week, like whatever your weekly goals are, that's a must. And then to look at them again on Friday and did you achieve them? Why or why not? And if you achieved them, whoop, whoop, you should celebrate because it'll keep you going. And remember, that's the goal. The goal of setting goals is to get the goal, achieve the goal. So celebrate. It's all for your mind, so you keep going. Now, I have heard many people also say you should write your goals every day. I agree with this, and I'm going to try this in January. Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich says you should write down your goals every single morning and read them every single day. Read them out loud. I think he says twice a day, morning and at night. Read your goals out loud so they're always in your mind and your brain will work on them whether you're thinking about them or not. That's really powerful. Grant Cardone also says he writes his goals down every morning in his journal or his planner when he's starting his day. He's achieved a lot too. So daily there. And then Michael Hyatt, he frames his goals. He puts down his annual goals on like a piece of paper and frames them and puts them on his desk. And I think that's genius because then they're always in front of you. They're on your desk. You can read them every day or not, but they're there. Oops, sorry, I bumped my tripod. So I would implement weekly and think about trying daily. If you've never set goals before, this might be challenging for you. This is a habit. And maybe it's one of the habits you need to implement in your life is a weekly goal review. And then once you get that down, a daily goal review. Might be something you need to work on. At the beginning, it won't be easy. You kind of have to live into it. Like try it the first week, write it down, see how it goes. Remember to review it. If you forget, that's okay. Try it again the next week. Just live into it. So hopefully that helps some of you. I hope you're setting some awesome goals and resolutions for 2018. I would love to hear about them and I would love to hear your discussion below. So feel free to leave me a comment, whether that's on my blog or on Facebook, and let me know what your resolutions are, what your goals are, and what you're doing to achieve them, and if you're going to implement a weekly review. If you want to hear about how I find prospects on Facebook, you can pick up my prospecting formula for busy mompreneurs at karibaxter.com/PFBM. And I will leave the link below, whether that's in YouTube or on my blog, so you can find that. As always, let me know if you have any questions. I would love to do a video for you and answer your question. And thanks again, and have a great 2018.